Hey guys, it's me, Blueberry Mix. I'm here again with an episode of Beastro. I streamed earlier today, but now I got bored and I wanted to play some Beastro. So here we are. And I forget where we left off last time. I know our task says find a Kabogi? I guess that's how you say that. In the marshlands, which I'm assuming means that we're gonna have to do cup time. But before we do that, I'm gonna check out this magnifying glass. See what that's about, which is probably just like saying, oh, you got these achievements. Yeah, these are just, wait, there's another page? Rewards! Rewards. I do love a good reward. That's a lot to unlock. Become the Claimer Champion. That's gonna take a couple of days. Yeah. I gathered 25 ingredients in town. I'm almost there? Or no, I already did that. No, that's already gone. I was like, oh, I'm almost there. I don't know why, but I just thought this was not complete. No, it's complete. Okay. There are multiple pages to that. It's not just like a one thing. And we are gonna go to the little tavern. Not, I guess it's a tavern. And talk with... I am blanking on their name. Oishi, that's it. Alright. So, let me tell you what happened. I want to hear all about it. Lay it on me. What a way to start the episode with story time. Okay. Sat out again, my sights set the deeper regions of the marshlands. So, we want to get to this spot down here. And we do want rocks. So we're gonna go down this way. These look delicious. Oh, I gotta do this. Right. This is opposite. Opposite. Get down there. Up, down. This one is kind of like my least favorite of the mini games. It's probably a lot nicer with controller. I'm just trying to use keyboard though. Rock. Me like rock. And now we're gonna fight. Ooh, are you a bitter one? Bitter minion. Okay, we have not faced off against a bitter minion yet. We're gonna use this bad boy. And this move. And you're done so, buddy. We got minion meat. Bitter one, specifically. I'm ready, are you? That's very bold. Okay, and attack. I feel like after streaming, I feel a lot more confident playing Beastro right now because I'm already in a mindset of like yapping. I feel like the first couple of episodes I was a bit more on the shy side in terms of talking. Can I discard and find a new hand? I can. Nice. But yeah, I feel a lot more comfortable because I've already exercised my, you know, talking ability. These big feet are powerful. Crazy work. Okay, this is the plant that we needed to get the bitter caretaker to let us pass. It's hard to thrive when you feel like you're struggling just to find a place to cling to. But some plants need that tiny bit of surviving to grow. Suffering to grow. Nope. Particularly those bitter ones. And there it is. The kabogi. Sharp and bitter, with a tough outer layer, true to the bitter type. I tucked it away to see if you could do anything with it, Chef. Alright. I'm gonna actually, I'll keep going. I'll hit this point and then we will get caught away. Just so I can get more minerals, materials, ingredients. More specifically, in this case, ingredients. Can we refresh? We're not getting anything better. And that enhances it. And this doesn't do anything. And I don't have... Okay, I can beat it. Could I have beaten it the first time? I don't remember. It's tied. If I do that, it does 8. What happens if I have it? If I go halvesies on it, it's 4. But when am I gonna get, like, weaker card? So I'm gonna hold on to this because it gets stronger. And then I'm gonna use... Yeah, I'll use this. Okay. And tie. Do 7 and we're done. And then we have this little guy, another one of these mini games of staying in the green, which I struggle to do. I did really good that time. I'm surprised. Time to fill my pockets. And then cowbell. You only bring 75% of what you found. That's okay, as long as we bring the ingredients. Did we get the ingredient that we needed? That is my question. Please tell me we brought it back. Please tell me it's just like a plot thing. But I actually got it. Okay, I did. I was about to cry if I had to go through a whole nother day cycle just to get it again. Kabugi. Clings to the side of the mountains, much like the bitter aroma clings to your nostrils. Insane description. Gives off the weakened effect. On trick when the target becomes weakened. Weakened takes an additional 2 damage per attack. And bitter minion meat. The meat of the minion tail is infused with the flavors of the plant growing from its snout. Ripen level 2. Each round this card remains in your hand, the value increases by 2. Maximum value of 9. And Condor Hamhawk. Or Tomahawk. Not Hamhawk. Tomahawk. The coolest looking cut of meat to cook. Spiky level 1. On trick win, become spiky for 3 turns. Spiky deals +1 damage to attacking opponent. Okay. I thought it was going to be like they attack you each time they hit you, like, they get hurt. That would have been cool, too. But I'm fine with whatever attribute that has. And I believe last time I already took a pixie doodle. Oh, I have to cook something. I think I already took a pixie doodle at the... no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Apparently, I didn't. Apparently, it became nighttime and I said, well, that's it. That's all, folks. That is incorrect. Oh. What can we learn here? Ooh, I was gonna say, I really hope it becomes a point where we can learn multiple things. We can't. Right now. Actually, I would like to do this one. And then we need to do this one. I didn't look at what we needed and I just did what I wanted, but it works out. Oh, it still works out. Cool. I will also unlock that one. We have so many points. I've got it. The bald bull is on the menu. Smells a bit like a wet sock. Ooh. The Tom wants what it says. So you think he'll show up? If he's as bad as Oishi says, I'm not sure. I want him to, but we need all the help we can get. What did you just say? I don't understand if I read that right, but I think I did. Okay. So, if we put this on our menu, he should show up. I'm hoping. Makes most sense. And I am going to gather these things and clip to tomorrow morning. So you guys don't have to watch me run around like a buffoon. If I find something new, I will cut back to it and we'll read the description together. Alright. One moment. Okay, so we did get one new fish, which is the cube fish. Best when served cubed. Not much there, but it is, I believe that's the bitter. So it's 5 bitter. Really good. Alright, so we're headed to bed, but Punko wanted to just add in before he went to bed. I bet Travis would like the bulb bowl. I hope he's doing okay out there. Which makes me wonder if Travis is into bitter, or yeah, bitter stuff. Or if he's like a bitter person. Not in like the sense of like emotionally. But I know that this town is basically a hub for artisans. And what I'm gathering, maybe all over the world. So people like Oishi, people who were bitter maybe. Maybe they lived in those factions. Now they're here? I don't know. Just food for thought. But we're gonna go to bed. Ooh. So this is Palipori. Oh wait, I like your face though. That's cool. Very Stitch-like? Welcome. I can't believe we have another visitor. Please make yourself at home. There's a place for all your belongings near our tea house. Okay. A bitter greeting. I got a achievement. So we're gonna meet our new friend. See how he likes us. Or despises us. Either or. What are you doing? Back here, what are you doing in the depths? Oh, right. The darkness of this cave with a substrate straight from the wild has set up a perfect condition to grow mushrooms. Okay. So we're growing the mushrooms here. We should now have fresh mushrooms available in Palipori every day. They grow quite quickly. Still, all set for my reservation today? Actually, no. No problem. Just let me know if anything changes. Because aren't we going to invite the new guy to eat at our shop? Yeah, and then you set up shop over here. So, you're Kalan? Huh? You really just moved right in. There was work to be done. No need to waste time on formalities. You're the one that cooks. I don't see anything special in you. You seem kind of normal. You say that like it's a bad thing. There's a reason why there's not a caretaker from Palipori. You all seem lovely, but you're not exactly fighters. Your gate guard over there let me right in. All I had to do was knock. It's not like monsters knock. Whatever. You're here now, and out of Oishi's way. I'll be going on the venture today. I'd like to try that bulb bowl of yours, and see what magic unlocks for me. I don't know any of you well enough to trust you with my hearth key. Hearth key, not a heart key. So, I will need to reach the remnant myself. Oh, you have it. Flambe? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be out there? You know, being a guardian? She's hurt, okay? She's keeping me in the kitchen. Oh, so that's how you're unlocking the flavor magic. The flavor magic from food. Okay then. Now I'm definitely hungry. I'll see you when you open the restaurant. I lit the fire before I left the camp. So I will venture out from there. You can leave now. Alright, so you're gonna come to our thingy. See you later today. Yeah. Alright, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. And grub. Throw that. And then get that egg, because that is still an achievement that we need to unlock. And then I'll do some quick... Oh yeah, we gotta do this. Don't have to, but I am. I'm gonna do it. Because by golly, this is the best little game. Little, mini game. Haha, sucker. Alright. Ooh! My clam is victorious. You just gave me a second one. But I only have one clam. And will only have one clam forever for the rest of my life. He's my winner. My precious baby. What looks good today? So we're definitely doing this bad boy because it's really gonna bring us up. Then our next highest one is you. Well, all of you are highest, but you have the most. Ooh, so close. It would have been really nice to get there, but since we're not gonna get that close, actually, I'll do... This one is more expensive. So we'll just do these two. I need to double check to see if adding cute items to my shop... Oh, there's two of them in the corner. I didn't even notice. That's so nice. Such a nice little detail. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Or it's kind of hard. And I was struggling just a bit. Right now. Alright. Okay. Who told you to do it that? We did pretty good though. It cooked. That's what matters. Okay, the boiling one, that is my jam. Give me that. Already jacked up. Dang it. Give me that. Ooh, I keep doing it. Only good. Tragic. Run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. Run it, run it, run it, run it. I see you. And I should have grabbed this one before, but we're not that much in a rush. So it works out. We are gonna 2 chef points. We are gonna be rich at some point. Hopefully. Hopefully. Well, we unlock. Wait, we only unlock 1 point. Which one? Ooh, that one's better though. Nice. Alright. Forgot we need to go on the inside. What a quaint little eatery. I think it's time for me to try one of these meals Oishi raved about. Oh, do you like to try new things? Hardly. I enjoy what food gives me. Power, health, and in the case of your restaurant, magic. Food is more than just energy, you know. Maybe for you, but for me, it's merely a tool to accomplish my goal and to save you and everyone else from utter destruction. Is it really that bad out there? It is tolerable at the moment, but I fear if we delay, we will be overrun. Oishi has done his best, but it's time for a real protector to wield your magic. I'm curious to see what the other caretakers are gonna, like, think of him. Because I'm assuming he's like, alright, I'm gonna go. If he goes to the same distance that... Sorry. Oishi has... He's gonna meet another caretaker out there from a different realm. I'm very curious if they're gonna be a bit more tactical like he is, or if they're gonna just be like chill, but not chill enough to be like, you go ahead. The remnant are not far from my camp, but I fear there is a monster much larger than any we've previously encountered. If I can defeat it, I'll be able to lock the remnant. So, shall we eat? Right. Okay. Let me get to work. Any requests? A bulb pool, of course. Let's start there. And if you have any other ingredients that you think that will aid me, please feel free to add them. Okay, well, would like a bulb pool. Okay, very interesting setup. Would like some saltiness to it. And some sour. That's what it was. It was sour. So one of the items we got does give us some good sour action. Alright, we're gonna... Bitter. That's for saltiness. Ooh, that's sour. I would like the cube fish. if possible. Can I put the cute fish down? Oh, that didn't even bump the sour up that crazy. It's pretty good. We need salt. Salt would amp up bitter, so I'm not too worried about the bitterness going too crazy. But I am curious if the saltiness would go a little too hard. It does not go too hard. It is just enough, actually. This move is really good. Evasion. Attacking boost. We can't really even fit it. So I'd rather have multiple of the salt cards. Is there something that is bitter? Weakened is always a good one. This will also increase that, and it'll still be in the range that it needs to be. And then I will move... Oh, actually, I think we are pretty close. I might add another sour element. Cube fish is not gonna work, but maybe a stick fish might be good. Rotate, and it'll elongate the trick. I almost called it a spell, but the trick. It'll elongate it, and we'll add that there. And that might be a good setup, unless I'm seeing anything else that I'm like, yeah, that really works out for us. I mean, we can try the Night Bloom. It might be great. It might be garbage. But we can try it. We can see what happens. And everything is still in the range that it should be. Sweet, though. What about damage up? Luckily, this works out. I think this is good. Do we have a lot of cards? Yes. Is that potentially going to bite us in the rear? Definitely. Because if there's one thing I've learned about card games, having too many cards in the deck, unless it works out, is often going to be a problem. So, this might bite us in the rear. We are going to prepare it and serve. That tasted better than expected. Well, of course it did. We know what we're doing here. Yeah. So is this like a tradition or something? I do think you and Flambe might be onto something. Are you ready to hear what happened? Yes. Without further delay. Okay. Oh, well this is just straight into some bad territory. I thought we were gonna have a little bit more fun. I had eaten countless bulb bowls over my life. I had eaten countless bulb bowls over my life. The bitter greens of the kohlrabies warmed the soul. However, this kabogi bowl was unlike anything I've eaten. So I set off in search of remnant and whatever was scaring the umami spirits into hiding. You must protect the spirits. I'm gonna use this against you. Just slapping it with a stick on the dome. Ooh, wait, you can boost it. Make you fragile. Oh, my fragile went away. Dang it. Need that for the big boss. The earth seemed to constantly shift in these marshes. No tracks, no traces. I was not able to rely solely on my eyes there. I had to feel the history of the land, and something there felt amiss. I could feel the bitter spirits asking me to call upon them. I knelt to the ground and summoned the magic within me. A bitter spirit sprung forth, offering its assistance on my mission. With a kick of the legs, it revealed a piece of paper wedged beneath the rock, a recipe page. Instructions for minion kebabs were scrawled upon it, an ingredient only recently available in Solido. Curious. It seems the monsters are not the only ones sneaking about these wilds. I did not see any tracks to follow, so I took the page away and continued in pursuit of the remnant. Time for the big bad, guys. Our health is full, but we did lose one of our fragile cards, which is vital in these fights. I continued on my path, nearing the remnant, but I knew I wasn't alone. Suddenly, a very large and very furry frog decided to interrupt my venture. I did not shake in fear, only because the earth shook with each slam of its feet. We have identified the creature. What is that? Spirits be with me. You said you didn't quake. You didn't shiver. Okay, so this does give a bit more oomph. Please don't break, please don't break. Stay. Yes. I'll take it. Ooh, but you're still weakened. That still works. Yeah. Put that thing away. Ew. Oh, but you don't have... Ooh. Those are too high. Maybe they're gonna realize that they shouldn't go out by themselves and that they need each other. Because now I'm in a predicament where he's so overly hyped up on the blue that I have nothing to work with. Unless he's gonna... He's probably gonna eat something different next time. So I can feed him something with more green. So he's a bit more balanced. I don't know if we're gonna have anything. We might just have to take the hit. But can I do that to him? Lee. Gross. Alright, we can do that. Show him who's boss. Oi! Alright, they're still weakened, but I don't think that does enough. We're gonna have to redraw. Oh, wait. Let me go with the stronger one. Actually, there's no need for all that. I just need to damage them twice. So, that is enough. That's more than enough. One tongue down. Another tongue down. Awesome. Ooh, that's good stuff. No, no more tongues. No more tongues. Please. I can't do anything about this. Let me discard. That does not help me. I'll use this one just to get a card out of my hand. Ooh, she's swift. Ooh, she's swift with it. Okay, we can hit him with a 4, and that'll have the tongues. Bonk, bonk. Ooh, okay. We can at least have this one. This one will get stronger, though. It's just one of those things where it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna use that yet. I would rather use it on the frog himself. Ideally. That just makes it stronger. What if I just throw this out there? Ooh, we're poisoned, aren't we? Yep. Okay, that is good. It'll take him out. Then it'll bring up the frog again, and hopefully I do worry, but hopefully we're gonna get a good fill. We did. And we can do one of these numbers. Great bonk. Alright. Hit him with one of these. He's at 11. We might be able to take him out first try. I may have spoke too soon. We really need to figure out what that bright flavor is, which might be connected to Flambe's backstory. I wouldn't be surprised. Jeebus creepus. No more poison, please. Oh, it's still just 1. That's fine. Okay. Ugh. That is terrible damage. Oh, it's not damage. It's how long we're going to be poisoned. I see. Well, we're going to take the back tongue out. If we take the back tongue out, does it take the front tongue out? Because the back tongue is connected to the front. You know, that's how that works. I'm gonna hold off on using the other one. That's kind of damn. I was hoping that that would... Oh, he's beat some for some weird reason. I'm just gonna use this instead. Wrong flavor, I know. But at least he's not gonna be like mad strong. Okay, we're gonna do that. Bring in OG Man. Now the cards that we have right now are kind of Garbo Malloy, but with the power in me, we can do that. Ooh, we're so close. Oh, we're so close. Come on. Oh, we've done it. I think we've done it. I was nervous for nothing. The mission is nearly complete. Only one more step remains. And while these marshlands are not free from Lunos monsters, we can hold off their invasive destruction of our homes. Nothing on the Furog seemed particularly edible, so I chose to bring back some of its bramble tusks. I thought Oishi might be able to find some use for them. But enough of that. The remnant was up ahead. We did it. Bingo bongo. We did it. And this one does not have a cowbell. I noticed. Kalan does not hold a cowbell. And there it was, waiting for the next moon-nosed creature to pass through and continue the havoc. Been causing us a bit of trouble, you know. People are scared history might repeat itself. But I know my role. It's why bitters were entrusted with the hearth key in the first place, even if we misused it in the past. What do you mean by that? Maybe locking the remnant will help us clear our names. Was it Flambe's hearth key that opened you? Has she created this mess just so she could be needed once again? Now, why are you just accusing people without any evidence? Or perhaps it was this other chef. Seems a little risky. Seems a risky game to play. No matter. I will return your flame and set the lock. And so deep in the marshlands, the lock is set. Now we have to seal it. Alright. That was an interesting boss fight. Surprised we made it. First go, because first couple episodes I was struggling to get through those fights. Had I not lived it, I'm not sure I'd believe it. While I do not worry about the flame burning out at the marshlands remnant, I would prefer if we do not delay. Flambe, your assistance will be needed. And while the last time you closed a portal, things went, well, catastrophically. Oh my gosh. Words. Bad. Okay, you didn't need to do that. You didn't need to say it like that. We should be in control this time. It wouldn't have been necessary if your kind didn't stow away in the night. Refra, he brought this upon all of us. And now we're all trying to make it right. So let us return to tradition and seal the remnant. Okay. I'm assuming that might be mini kebab recipe for frog brain. I didn't read any of these. Tough and spiky. It must be good for something. So I'm assuming Refra might be another bitter in history. Or maybe someone entirely different. Who just decided to cause havoc. For no real good reason. You know, we might actually make a good team. Is everyone ready? I can't believe we're actually doing a sealing ceremony. This is an honor. Flambe, it's time. Are the umami offerings ready? I made sure everyone had something. Inflame and flavor the spirit's release. Energies intertwine, we search for peace. Light above, bring smoke and spark. Quail the remnant, seal the dark. That's mad pretty. So we have two beams, one that combats that portal that was open. Knew it. Another one was gonna open. Looks like there's more to do. Someone seems to have Flambe's hearth key. I am very curious. Travers is missing. what if Traverse knows something? And what if he has the RF key? Just a thought. He's not who he really says he is. And then Flambe ends up just so happeningly in the same area that Traverse lives. Just a thought. What if? I don't know how solid of a concept that is, but I do think it's interesting that someone, or like Kalan's mentioning that someone has Flambe's heart key. So it's out there, it's being used, but the monsters don't have the capacity to use it. So it has to be someone who does have the understanding of how to use it. Flambe, might you know who that is? My key has been missing. I've searched for it for the past 100 years, but I've found nothing, no trace. That would have been helpful to know a few years ago. Hey, without her, we wouldn't have even sealed this remnant. We've done it once, we can do it again. Fine, tomorrow we head out again. It looks like it's out in Mogave Desert. We're gonna go with that. Mogave and Desert. I should stay hydrated. Or I should hydrate. You should stay hydrated, though. Everyone should stay hydrated. Get to bed, everyone. We know of at least one denizen out there, and I think it's time we find them. Now this is Cracklin. And I will... Let me stand right in front of the flames. I think it's cooler. I'm gonna call it here. I think this is like a good spot to stop. We've met Kalan. Now he's a part of our team. We also faced a big boss, which I didn't expect to do in one go. But now we can start next episode with a new area and see how combat goes from there. Like I mentioned, I would like it if both of them can go, but I'm sure Kalan's probably going to ask for a different food dish, maybe, which will give us access to multiple different cards. And also, I'm very curious if we're going to be able to find any new ingredients or any new card types. Because right now we've been using umami and bitter, which, fine. We've been using a bit of sour and salty as well. And that's been our primary focus of combat. But there are like 2 others that we have yet to fully utilize. So, I'm curious how that's going to be implemented, where we're going to find it, how we're going to find it, and how the enemies are going to be. A lot to think of. Or a lot to think about, rather. But that's for a tomorrow problem. So I will see you guys later. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like to see the shenanigans I do on Twitch, you can go on Twitch and type blueberrymix_Tahfu and find me over there as well. Have a nice night, and that is it for me. Bye!